Being absolutely decimated by a bot spammer on our Render Studio website, having the highest organic lead flow we have had in Render Studio's history through our website. These are some of the things I'm going to be sharing in this week's weekly update video. If you're new to this, my name's Alex. I'm a creative business owner. I'm aspiring to share my story with you, the viewer. If you're returning, you'll know that I talk about the businesses that I run. I talk about learnings. I talk about failures. I actually talk about failures a lot, and maybe more on that later in the video. But I also share my wins and how those failures lead to identifying strategies and information that can give you the keys to unlocking success in a creative business. And I just sort of make these videos to share it with you. Now, as well as I'm sharing it with you, I also record these so that I can have my own backlog, like a video journal or a video diary, so that future Alex can look back and I can admire the stages of business, the wrestles that the thoughts that I was wrestling with, the team that we were building, the observations I was having over the market and over myself. And so I'm sharing everything, laying it all on the table so that you can follow along. And my hope is that as you watch these videos, you may relate, you may have an affinity to my journey, my struggles and my successes, or you might just follow with curiosity to some of the mechanisms, strategies, and approaches we're taking to business to grow a profitable creative business. Now, I run more than one business, and that will hopefully make these updates really helpful for you no matter what you are. If you're a startup founder, you're an agency owner, you're a freelancer, anything in the creative field, this should be helpful for you. Let's get straight to the chase. Long story short, last night I had probably one of the most, what began as a worry and then became the most exhilarating experience at about 10 p.m. last night. So I'm going to back the truck up and I'm going to talk about how we got bot spammed, but also through that reveal to ourselves that we've actually had the largest amount of organic price guide form submissions on our website, essentially leads, in our company's history. So let's get to it. About 2 days ago, or even the start of yesterday, one of the softwares that we use that's a core part of our business is called Airtable. It's a fancy spreadsheet, it's a database, it's a CRM, it's whatever you really need it to be. Now, we host our leads there, our jobs there, our project pipeline, our team information, a whole bunch, our budgets, whole bunch of stuff in Airtable. Now, Airtable globally had a massive crash. And so I wake up yesterday morning, that's right, it was yesterday, to a lot of the online communities that I'm in Slack and Discord and Circle, with everybody complaining about how Airtable had just crashed. And it was breaking all of the automation softwares and blah, blah, blah. I don't really worry too much about it. I sort of messaged Scott, my co-founder at Townhouses NZ, and a couple of other people sort of just inquiring about how they're finding it, but I don't really think about it. I had a bit of a busy day and it wasn't my top priority. Anyway, fast forward, one of the issues is that when a software breaks and you're connecting that software to other softwares, then it can also cause a bit of a chain reaction and a lot of those softwares can break down. Now, right as I was literally serving dinner for my kids, my wife, and my mum last night, I just opened my laptop and just think, I'll just check Make. Now, Make.com is like an automation software like Zapier. It used to be called Integromac. I check it and I realize, man, our form submission flow, so whenever a lead submits a contact form or artist form or price guide form on our website, an automation triggers and it sends them an email, sends us an email, and it's systemizing our business. Anyway, I see that the workflow's off, and so I'm thinking, man, I better turn that back on. I turn it on because I'm in the middle of cooking and all this sort of jazz. I turn the workflow on and Slack just starts going wild. So we use Slack as a notification center and all these leads are flying in. And I'm like, hang on. I know we're good, but we're probably not that good. Luke, who's our head of sales, messages me straight away going, hey, I think we're getting spammed. Long story short, I realized that on the 26th of September, now this is a month ago, I'd originally gone to Make last night to check it. The flow was off. But as I inspected it, I realized that on the 26th of September, so pretty much a month ago now, we were actually bot spammed with what I had seen at the moment, 148 form submissions on our website. And a month ago, that workflow had actually crashed. I didn't realize this because we run paid ads, we've got other ways of generating leads, and so we were still getting leads coming in, But I did think to myself this month, like, it's been a little bit slower on like our price guide downloads. We're still getting paid leads, still getting referrals, still getting DMs, all that kind of stuff. But I did think to myself, oh, like website's been a bit slow this month. As I inspect further, these 148 form submissions that had been cached and are essentially pending and waiting to be released to us, as I go through, I think to myself, maybe I should just delete all of these because it's a bot spam. We've been destroyed. Like they were all like Egyptian and it was like Middle Eastern language and just language that was not English, right? And I'm like, okay, these are all spam. But I have a thought to myself at about 10 p.m. last night. Maybe I should just check these leads, just check a few and just make sure there might be a couple of like real leads in there. You can probably see what I'm getting to. I checked the first lead on the list. Oh, it's a real lead. Oh, okay, cool. I actually even know that developer. I checked the second lead. Now remember, there's 148 of these. I checked the second lead. Oh, it's a real lead. Third lead, real lead. 4, 5. I get to about 10 or 11 of these leads in this cached backlog of all real leads. And so I start thinking, like, what's going on? So I go to the bottom of the list, which was the 26th of September, and I realize that's where the bots started. But because the bots crashed our automation was capturing these leads from forms over the last month, but it wasn't sending it through to us or even contacting the lead because the automation was off. So I start working backwards, and I'm like, bot. I've already said this before, but long story short, I filter down the list to the point where 148 is the total size, and I've counted that 104 of these submissions were bot leads. So obviously we didn't need them. So I deleted them. This gave me a remaining list of 44 leads sitting in this backlog that were not Russian bot farms or fake leads. 44 organic leads downloading our price guide and submitting our contact form since the 26th of December. And I'm just at this point kind of going crazy. I've called Luke, I've messaged Scott, I'm just kind of telling everybody in my world who might give a care that I think that not only have we just been spammed, we've actually had the largest month of organic lead flow ever. The largest month of organic form submissions on our website ever. In a 1 month period from the 26th of December to the 24th, I guess, of October yesterday, we had 44. And we're going through the list. I'm talking David Reid Homes, Signature Homes, Block Developments, like all of these epic developers that I that I admire, that I obviously have on our dream client list. And that's kind of the story. And it's just kind of blown me away. And so as I reflect on that, one, I've now increased the security on our website so that we would no longer get destroyed by bots. Number two, Luke has got a big day today, 44 new leads, as well as all of his follow-up and all of his nurturing prospecting. That boy's his phone's going to be hot. His iPhone is going to be absolutely burning, and it's going to be amazing. But 44 leads to go back to. And there's a couple of things I wanted to share on that. One, marketing works. I need to just let you know, talking about your business regularly with passion until the cows come home is a bona fide strategy. Now, I had the feeling over this last month, like a little bit confused. Our lead flow's down, like what's going on? Because at the same time, I've upped my content. I've gotten into a setup to produce more content. I've been posting. I've been doing a whole lot of stuff, and I thought, why is this not working? All good. I'll play the long game. All to kind of be taught a bit of a lesson by this. I'm actually pretty thankful for the bots spamming because it actually gave me space to reflect on the long game. That actually, even though we weren't seeing the reward, secretly we were, I was committing to talking about my business. And so, number one, marketing works. Number two, marketing is not fancy. It is not shiny. It's not hard to achieve. Marketing, in layman terms, is talking about your business with passion until the cows come home or until the leads come in. And so while we thought we were playing the long game, really we were reaping rewards but couldn't see it because of the automation breaking. And so massive. I'm feeling really encouraged. I'm feeling hyped up. But hey, that was a bit of a long-winded story. I hope you enjoyed it. I got a real kick out of it. I thought it was pretty funny. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep marketing. I'm going to keep day on day talking about Render Studio, talking about townhouses, talking about Vera, talking about all of these great things that I'm passionate about, so that, here we go, this is not just to get leads, so that property developers like you, if you're watching this, can increase the effectiveness of your marketing, generate more leads, close more deals, and build more homes for New Zealanders and Australians, which is awesome. So that's me. That's my long-winded story. Other things to sort of reflect on from this week, just to wrap it up, is that playing the long game is the best strategy you could ever do. Now, I believe in quick wins. I obviously believe in running ads to generate traction and lead flow and jobs fast. But playing the long game by building a content-led brand, talking to customers, building an audience and a brand around the people that you want to serve, it does work. And I'm pretty excited because I still feel, super early days. So that's kind of it. I'll wrap it up there. Really looking forward to the weekend. Really looking forward to the next push. I'll let you know, just as a final comment, Christmas is 2 months away. You got 8 weeks to, if you're a client of ours, send us a job. And if you're a creative business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're a founder, fellow, agency owner, whoever you are, you got 2 months to make it count, and it doesn't have to be wasted. Every single day you can choose to move your business forward, and that's what I'm going to be doing as well, so that I can have a well-deserved break before 2025 kicks in, and I think it's going to be a monster year. So hope you enjoyed this video. Bit of a story. If you found it funny, if you can relate, if you've been destroyed by bots before, then hey, ask those questions, make those comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.